Hello. This is the official start of class. Friday, January 8th, 2021 is when it's being filmed. My name is Brian, a yoga teacher with Comeback Yoga. We are a Denver based nonprofit dedicated to serving veterans where they are with free trauma informed yoga. So we're here on the internet with YouTubes. Hi, YouTubes. And we thank you for being here. Whenever you find this is probably, you might not be watching this at Friday at noon. If you are, welcome. If not, whenever you've joined us, welcome. This will be a 45-minute-ish. We won't go over 45 minutes, but it might be, 30 seconds shorter. I like to start and end on time, you know what I mean? So it'll be a all levels class. It just basically means do your best, your body. Hopefully you've grabbed anything that you need to help your practice be supported. Chair, wall, mat, block head. I always carry mine with me. It's attached to my body. I usually have some agua because I like to stay hydrated. Highly recommended. We won't go into too many difficult postures, hopefully, but that's kind of the purpose, If it's hard, figure out why. But be safe. If anything hurts, yoga should not hurt. Please stop. Back out of any posture, back out of any pose. Take a second to take a breath and come back. Join us back in whenever you're ready. So, as always, we start with some seated breath work, but if you'd like to lay down, if that's more comfortable for you, cool. You want to sit in a chair? Cool. I'm crisscross applesauce on a block. Because I like to have my hips elevated above my knees, because I got dodgy, bad knees that I love. And they're healing, yes. And if you've never seen my class before, I'm eccentric. I hope it's not too much of a distraction. Find a comfortable seat and really grind down through your sit bones. Feel the ground underneath you, supporting you and grounding you while your spine extends upwards, long through the sides. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe find a neutral position for you so you're not jutting it out, or maybe your head's off to the side. See if you can align yourself, stack yourself up your vertebrae up to the crown of your head. Maybe squeeze your shoulder blades up on an inhale and then exhale them down down your back so they're away from your ears so you're not clenched. And while we're doing this breath work, see if a slow clench starts to tension or anything starts to creep into a certain body part, just naturally. Pay attention to that and see if you can use your exhale to release that tension or any stuck feeling you might have. We're just going to take even breaths, nothing too crazy. Try to breathe through your nose. In the nose very smoothly, out the nose very smoothly. Even out the inhale and exhalation. See if you can get them the same length. If you feel comfortable to close your eyes. It's totally cool. If not, also cool. Maybe soften your gaze and look it down at the ground so you're not straining your eyes, looking around at stuff. It also helps you draw inward a little bit. So I would invite you to just pay attention to your breath. Hear it. Feel it. Feel it as it warms in through the nose and goes down into the belly. And as it comes back up and back out the nose. I'm not trying to do any holds or anything special with your breath, just noticing it and also staying with even breaths in and out the nose. If that's accessible to you, if you have to breathe out your mouth, that's cool too. But maybe, maybe burp, that's what I do. Pardon me. Maybe put your little gap between your teeth, put the tip of your tongue on the back of your teeth, top teeth. Just taking a few breaths, center ourselves, ground ourselves, get ready for the practice. And breath is the most important thing, I think, for yoga. So if at any point you feel lost or anything, take a take a break, take a breath. And really focus on breathing smoothly, consciously, with intention. If you find yourself breathing heavy, you can take a break. The primary purpose of this class today is to ground you down, bring a little stillness, maybe release some tension and some stuck areas. We will be doing some twists and some side stretches. And we will begin facing the side of your mat like so. And just bring your legs out to a wide-legged position. And like we were before, sit up nice and tall. And then flex your toes towards you, up towards the ceiling as well. Just flex your feet. That'll put a little bend in your knees, maybe. Just, that's cool. And just sit up straight and just ease yourself down, forward. Not down, but forward. So we're not trying to get to the ground. We're trying to stretch forward between the legs and just take a couple deep breaths. Nothing too crazy. Checking in with our lower back and our legs. And see if you're looking up and you're straining your neck. Look down. Look down, but don't push yourself down. A couple more breaths here. Then inhale, you walk your hands back up. Walk yourself back up to seat. You take your left hand, put it a little behind your left hip. I'm just going to inhale the right arm up. Take a breath here. And then bending your left elbow, kind of twist your body to, not twist, but lean your body over to the left. Taking a breath. Inhale back up to center, both arms up. When you're ready, switch hands. So the right hand comes down. As you exhale, next exhale, lean over to the right. Keep the toes flexed. Nice even breath. Inhale, up to center, both arms up. Exhale, just bring it on down and forward a little bit. Head looking down, torso going forward. Maybe grab your ankles, or maybe just put your hands in front of you. Take a breath, and then walk yourself back up. Now this time we're going to do the same thing. Left hand on the hip, and bring the right arm straight out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall, palm face. Turning the thumb so that it's up towards the ceiling. And then maybe twisting your torso by pushing into your left hand, opening up the chest. See how that feels in the right side. One more breath. And we'll inhale back up to center, both arms up. Exhale the right arm down. Bring the left hand, palm facing down on the ground, straight in front of you. Turn the thumb up, tricep down. Inhale that arm straight up overhead by your left ear. Next exhale, bend the right arm. Lean over to the right. Turn the thumb of the left hand up towards the ceiling. Maybe push with your right hand to turn your torso open and lean a little bit farther to the right. Looking under the armpit, nice even breath. Check in with your toes and your feet, see they're flexed. Inhale, back to center, both arms up. Exhale, fold it forward, reaching towards past your feet. Hands up in the air. Nice even breath. Slowly roll yourself back up to a seat. Now we're going to go and take a stand. Stand up nice and slow. We'll take one little vinyasa, which is just a sequence of movements. Inhaling the arms up, flowing down into forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, maybe hands on shins, maybe hands on the floor. As you exhale, step shoulder blades together, raise your torso up, little cobra. Exhale the head back down, flatten the hands, gather up the toes. Push yourself up onto your knees, and then hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Shake the head out, pedal the feet. Take a few deep breaths. Push down the knuckles, especially the index finger knuckles. Maybe claw with your fingertips. Just a little bit. Active arms, active legs, active core. One more breath. And then just release your knees back down to the floor. And sit back on your feet. The tops of your feet, stretch them out a little bit. Deep breath. If this is too much, you can go right here or right here. Don't neglect the tops of your feet. They're important. They protect the bottom or something. From here, we're going to raise the torso up. Take the left foot forward into a low lunge. And make sure your right foot is somewhere near straight. Then we'll just inhale the arms up. Drop the shoulder blades down so you're not scrunched up by your ears. And sink down on your next exhale. Nice even breaths. And then you're going to drop your right hand and lean over to your right on your next exhale. So facing you, like so. Then inhale back up to center. Just one. Then bring your right hand down to the small of your back. Turn the palm of the left hand so it's facing your face. And then just lean back as you sink your hips forward. Maybe push your right hand into your lower back. Look up at the left hand. Take a breath. And then now back up to center. Let the hands come to the floor. Step back to plank. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Side out the mouth. Bring the knees down when you're ready. Come up onto your knees. Step your right foot forward. Same thing other side. See if you can bring your left leg into alignment with the knee. It's okay if you can't, it's close. We're up nice and tall. We'll inhale the arms up and then sink down on the exhale a little bit. Neutral position for the head so it's comfortable. Next exhale, left arm comes down, leaning over to the right with the right hand, leaning over to the left, sorry. Select these. Just a little bit. Inhale, arms back up, straight up, sink down a little bit farther, exhale. Bring the left hand to the small of the back. Turn the right palm facing your face and then lean back. Sink the hips, look up to the left or the right hand and push with your left hand into your lower back. Just a little bit. Then inhale back up to center. Bring the hands down the floor, step the right foot back. Hands and knees. And then hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath, push down the hands, even the hands, spread them wide. Look back at your feet. If you can see your heels, turn your feet, your ankles out just a little bit. See what that feels like. Deep breath. Shake out the head. Next inhale, look up between your hands, walk your feet up to your hands, and go into a forward fold. And then inhale up, nice and slow to standing. We'll bring your feet about hip width apart. Stand up nice and tall. I need some sunshine. Holy cow. We're just going to do some standing bends. So we're going to inhale the arms up and then lean them over to the left. Push down with the right foot. If you want to grab your right wrist with your left hand, And gently pull. That's a modification where you can interlace your fingers like so. Push them up overhead. And pushing down the right foot. Even breaths. Looking for sensation in the right side. Inhaling back up to center. Folding forward in a forward fold. Grab both elbows. Drop the head. Relax the head. Release the tension in the head. Next inhale, roll yourself up nice and slow to stand. Pushing down the feet. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling over to the right. Push down with the left foot just a little bit. And see if you're twisting down with the left shoulder, you can open it back up. Maybe grab the left wrist with the right hand. Pull gently. Maybe interlace the fingers. Lean. Left side of the body. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to forward fold. Grab both elbows. Let the head be heavy. Deep breath. Oh, where are we at? All right. Roll yourself back up to standing nice and slow. Head's the last thing that comes up. And face the side of your mat and take a wide stance. And then turn your left foot towards the front of your mat. Parallel to the back of your mat. You're going to turn your hips so that they're in alignment with the mat. And then bend the left knee. And see if this left knee is tracking over the left ankle. If it's going in like so, give it a little adjustment. It's not good for your knee. And we're just going to do warrior two here. So up nice and tall. Try not to lean forward or lean back. Straight up and down with the torso. Arms come out parallel to the ground. The palms facing down. Look over the left middle index finger. Take a breath and then really be legs as if you're cinching them together. See how that feels. See if that helps you to feel more grounded. Lift your toes, drop your toes. From here, the right hand's going to drop very lightly to the right thigh. Left palm faces up as you inhale, arm comes up as you exhale. You're just going to lean back a little bit, reverse warrior. Sensation in the left side body. Next exhale, back to warrior two. You can bring your left elbow to your left knee. Bring your right arm straight out in front of you. Turn the palm of the thumb facing up, tricep facing down. Inhale that arm straight up in the air. Take a breath. Next exhale, bring the right arm over by the right ear, turning the thumb towards the ceiling. Extended side angle. Option to stay here. This is also cool. Or you can bring your arm down inside. Or if you're froggy, you can touch the floor. Find what works for you. This is quite challenging today for me. Inhaling, pushing down the left foot, back up to warrior two, windmill the arms up. Straighten the left leg. Push with the right foot, step up. Right meets left, forward fold. Maybe move the spine around a little bit. Pushing down the feet, bend the knees. Inhale, slowly roll it up to standing. And then when you're ready, step back out to the wide leg. Right little foot points out. Left heel either points out with the toes at a 45, or you can go parallel to your mat. Find what's good for your hip. You might even take a wider leg, spread them out a little bit. I go heel to instep. That's just me. And then bend the right knee. Push the feet down, cinch the legs together. Inhale, arms up parallel to the ground. Same height each one. So you're not like this, not like this. See if you can do this. It's okay if you can't. It's all right. I used to be like this. I'm like so. And then look over the right index or right middle finger. Take a breath. Nice and tall in the torso. Try not to lean forward or lean back. But do what your spine can tell you to do. One more breath. Next exhale, left hand on the left thigh. You don't want to put a lot of weight on it. Turn the right palm up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale. Lean it back. Maybe sink down a little bit farther. Little reverse warrior. Should be able to take this hand off. It's okay. Back to warrior two on the next exhale. Right elbow to right knee. Left hand straight in front of you. Turn the thumb up, tricep down. Bring that up on the inhale. Straight up and down. Strong through the feet. Nice and long through the side. When you're ready, exhale the left arm over by the left ear. Point the thumb up, maybe. You could be here. You could be here. Hand could be on a block. You go all the way to the ground. Modification for everybody. Ooh, I can grab this and hold it. Oh, that's great. Push down with the right foot. Bring your torso back up. Windmill the arms. Sink back down. Warrior two. Take a breath. Shake it on out. Straighten the right leg. Drop the arms. Step to left to beat the right. Drop your torso in a forward fold on the exhale. Nice deep breath. Inhale to a halfway lift. Palms come down to the ground. Exhale, step the feet back. Plank. Lower it all the way down. Inhale, raise the chest. Raise the head. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, drop the head. Pushing down with the hands. Next inhale. Take a child's pose. You can stack your hands and rest your head on top of your hands. Take a couple deep breaths. Really expand into the chest and the diaphragm. Slow exhale. 3 more times of that. Super deep breath from the low belly through the diaphragm into the upper chest, expanding the rib cage all the way through your body, upper back, lower back, chest, lats. As you exhale, nice and slow, sink into the floor. Nice deep breath, calm breath. Maybe a little smile on your face. Hands and knees. My breakdancing move right there. You can bring your left hand right below your face, right under your nose, whatever, somewhere around there. Your forward side. Bring your left knee, try and get it in line with that one, with your left hand. I'm just going to bring your right foot straight out to the side, like so. Pushing down with the knife edge of your right foot. And you can either have your left foot here for balance or out for balance. You want to lean into the left hand so that the weight of your body is on your left hand. Then the right arm on the inhale is just going to follow it, twist it on up towards the ceiling. Push down strong through the arm, the left arm, through the shoulder blade. So you've got one long line from your right hand to your left hand. Really elongate through the spine. Next exhale, bring it all down. Put the right hand down. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg out. Push down with the knife edge of the left leg. Lean into your right hand. Find a place for your foot that gives you a little tripod, keeps you supported. You could also be up on a block if this is cool, or a book, whatever you got to elevate, bring the ground up. Take the left hand on the inhale, follow it up, twist it up to the left. Strong through the knuckles of the right hand. Your arm's a little bent. Try to straighten it out just as much as you can. 1 long line from the left hand to the right hand. Even breaths. And then exhale, bring it on down. Back to hands and knees. Shoulders, knees, and toes. We're just going to arch our back like we would in a cat position. Tuck the core, tuck the head, and then take a really deep breath into your back. As you exhale, sink the hips back, draw the head down to the floor, child's pose. To reverse that movement, you're going to arch the back, tuck the core, inhale, deep into the back, cat pose, variation. Exhaling, come down to child's pose. One more time with that. Inhale it up, arch the back, tuck the core, tuck the head. Really feel the breath into the upper back. Exhale, child's pose. Next inhale, bring yourself up nice and slow and come to a seat. What's next, does the oracle say? It says seated twists. So we'll just take a nice comfortable seat. You can be on your knees too if you want. You can even do this in a chair. Just gonna bring the left hand to the right knee. Inhale the right arm straight up. As you exhale, bring the right arm down to the right hip and slowly twist to the right. You want to go up first. So inhale, elongate your spine. As you twist, you're exhaling. Pull gently with the left knee or the left hand on the right knee. See how this affects your breath, this twist. Breathe through the belly, diaphragm, into the upper chest. 3-part yoga breath. And then exhale it out nice and slow. Maybe twist a little bit farther. And then inhale back to center. And just ease yourself down maybe onto your forearms. You can press the spine a little bit. You can also be up on your block or book or a pillow. Stack your hands. Tense your fingers. Just going for some sensation in the right hip and kind of releasing the spine a little bit. Next inhale, come on. Whatever leg you have forward, if you're seated crisscross, switch. Right hand goes up, comes to the left knee. Left hand inhales up. As you exhale, left hand comes down by the left hip, twisting to the left. Just like we did before, inhale, elongate your spine up first, then twist as you exhale. And then breathe nice and deep through the belly, into the diaphragm, into the upper chest. See if that creates any tension or anxiousness. And see if you can release that with the exhale. Maybe twist a little bit farther next exhale. And then we're coming back to the center. And we're folding over the opposite leg now. I can go deeper on the other side, which is just a noticing. I'm not saying that one side's better than the other. Just saying. Nice even breaths. Relax the lower back. Next inhale, bring yourself back up to a seat. Bring the legs out into wide-legged. Take a deep breath. Right hand comes up. Crosses over the body on the exhale, reaching toward the left foot. You're just reaching toward it. You don't have to get it. If you're right here at your knee, it's cool. What you want to do is turn your torso towards the left foot and then go forward with your torso. Look down with your head. Look down, but don't push yourself down. Really flex both feet. And next inhale, bring it on back up, both arms. Interlace the fingers, stretch them both up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, drop the right arm to the right, left hand comes down, turning the torso towards the right foot, as if you're going to reach past it. Neutral position for your head. Crown of the head leads. Eyes are down, but not pushing down. Heels are flexed. Breath is relaxed, calm. Smooth like butter. Next inhale, both arms up. Interlace the fingers, stretch them up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, fold it forward. Whatever version works for you. Hands in the middle, hands on the knees, hands under the ankles to pull yourself down a little bit. But this time, just kind of clamshell. Release the head, release the lower back. Let your upper body kind of be heavy. Next inhale, come on back up to a seat, nice and slow. And then come out into this little bear sit, like so, with your legs bent, feet flat on the floor, hands behind you. Just going to drop your legs down to the right. And kind of a 90-90. Legs are in a 90-90. And then walk your hands back. Open up the chest and look up on an inhale. Some people have more flexibility and go down to their elbows. Looking for sensation in the shoulder bridge, shoulder area. And also this right hip. Bring yourself up to neutral again. Come back up to the middle. Reset. And then drop your knees over to the right. 90-90. 90-ish. And then walk your hands back. Open up the chest. Look up. Deep breath. Next inhale, walk your torso back up. Come back up to a seat. Then we're going to hug our knees to our chest, roll it all back. And just roll your lower back in a circle, side to side, front and back. Really release your head and your back into the floor. Let your elbows be heavy. You don't have to do big movements. And both feet flat on the floor. Knees together. Feet and knees together. Arms out into T position. There's a big kettlebell in my way. Rawr. You're going to push down with your feet till your hips lift up off the ground, and then you're going to move your hips over to the right side of your mat. You need to take a breath, and you're going to exhale, drop both knees over to the left. And the purpose of the hips going up and to the right is to keep your spine aligned. Maybe look over to the right. Really release with the breath. Just a few deep breaths. Stay here for about 1 minute. Which for me is about 10 deep breaths. See if you can really use the exhale to release the lower back. You might find that your hip starts to shake a little bit. See if you can release, let gravity do its work. And smooth out the breath. Nice and even. And when you're ready, inhale very slowly. Right leg comes up and the left leg. back to center, and then hug your knees to your chest again, roll around. Bring the feet back to the floor, feet and knees together. Arms back out to T. Pushing down with the feet till the hips come up. Move them over to the left side of your mat. Then as an exhale, drop both knees to the right. Maybe look over the left shoulder. Nice even rest. Really release the lower back. Deep breaths. Calm. Release the tension in your body with every exhale. Release the resistance to the stretch in your hips with every exhale. A few more breaths. Next inhale, coming up nice and slow. Left leg first, then the right leg. Hug your knees to your chest. Bring your feet down to the floor. Toe, heel them out a little bit wider, up to the sides of your mat. Whatever's comfortable for you to drop your knees together. And bring one hand to the low belly, one hand to the heart. Take a couple deep breaths, kind of decompressing the spine here. After the twist. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. If not, just focus your gaze on a point on the popcorn ceiling where the closet used to be. You can see the line. Or something less distracting. Just focus the gaze on the ceiling. Or the sky, wherever you may be right now. Really find some deep, deep breaths up into the upper chest. Maybe hold it for one breath on the natural pause, and then exhale all the air out. Hold it, one breath on the end of the exhale. Breathing in again. With any breath retention, if it causes tension and anxiety, release with the exhale. See if that helps. We're looking for when you're holding your breath, you remain calm. Exhaling all the way. Hold the breath for 1 second at the end of the exhale. And then go into the next inhale. And slowly keeping that breath nice and easy. Toe heel your feet back together. Roll yourself over onto your right side and use your right arm as a pillow. And just have a couple deep breaths right here. You can let go of any breath retention, no holding. And when you're ready, nice and slow, bring yourself up to a seat. Elevate your hips if that's comfortable for you, but just take a nice, easy seat. And roll your shoulders around. Maybe give your lower back a little love, a little massage. Yeah. And then each hand, rub each hand with the thumb, the palm of the hand. Up into the fingers. Whole time you're breathing nice and deep, smooth. Don't forget the thumb. Thumbsies like it. Both hands. Popping them knuckles. Giving your hands a little massage. Then interlace your fingers like this and roll your wrists nice and slow. I don't know why it reminds me of a snake dance. Both directions. Sitting up nice and tall, releasing the shoulders down the spine, grounded through the sit bones. Even breaths, nice and slow, nice and even. And then, Mr. Miyagi, your hands together. Don't know what I'm talking about. Watch Karate Kid. So you get a lot of heat generated between the hands, a lot of friction. And then close your eyes if you feel comfortable and bring your palms to the hands, to the eyeballs. Take a deep breath. If your eyes are closed, open them and see what kind of light you can see. Let it come in slowly. Another deep breath. Slowly release the hands, prayer position down the center of your chest. Inhale the arms up, sweeping them wide. Palms come back together as you exhale down. Thumb comes to the sternum. Deep breath. Once again, this is Brian with Comeback Yoga on the beautiful Friday, the 8th of 2021. Thanks for showing up for yourself. Thanks for coming to the classes. You can view all of our teachers that teach online at our Comeback Yoga YouTube channel, which you're on right now. You found us. Here we are. Nice deep breath. Give yourself lots of gratitude for showing up on your mat today, wherever you may be. A little bow. Namaste. Typical YouTube splurb, like, hit the bell, comment, go to comebackyoga.org, tell your friends, tell your family, spread the word. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Peace. Oh, yeah. All right, kids. Thanks. Have an awesome weekend. I just said have a, and it cut off. Your stream